Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. So, we are nearly done with this map, but I don't think that we can finish it today. I think we need yet another episode to complete the exploration of this map. But anyway, let's just continue on with the expedition. Take a look into this huge crater. Wow, this is a very deep crater, and we even have 2 sea turtles as one dolphin. That's kind of cool. That's neat. All right. So, Wednesday. Yet another Wednesday. It's oh dear, skeleton. It's crazy how time flies, and right now time really flies like crazy with all those exams and other things going on. On Monday, things were a little bit weird because, well, in the last session of a course or a class, I offered the chance to ask questions about the upcoming exam, and yeah, so I planned this with my tutor. Normally my tutor, a student worker, is giving the class, and so I'm just in charge of organizing everything. But for the final session, when it's about the exams and grading and so on, it's of course my turn to make sure that there are no misunderstandings, that everyone is on the same page and so on. So yeah, this final session was due this week, and for some reason I mixed things up, or rather my tutor might have mixed things up, because I had an entry in my calendar for yesterday, so for Tuesday, that I have to attend this final session, and I totally forgot that the class normally is taking place on Monday. So on Monday I wasn't really thinking about it, and yeah, my student worker hasn't paid attention to it as well, I guess, as I put the entry into my calendar. So I was totally surprised that, oh, really, it's today that we have this session, this last session before the exam. And yeah, I basically was late a little bit because of this, because yeah, but it was not in my calendar, so shouldn't have happened or so. But anyway, I rushed to the room, entered the room, and it was just one single student, and he was talking to my tutor, and he just had some questions concerning the implementation of the final task, but no questions about the exam. So I rushed there for no good reason, because no one was there. And then there was a second class. We have 2 classes in a row. This time I was in time, but this time there was absolutely no students. So the tutor and I were sitting around, waited for 10 minutes, no one showed up, so we decided, okay, let's call it a day and go back. So in the end, yeah, no one really noticed that things went a little bit wrong or so on my end. But it was a little bit hilarious, because Monday already was crazy with too many meetings, and it's just crazy. The Monday is not a good day, and yeah, so after I was done with all my meetings, I just thought, okay, finally it's time to grab something to eat. Finally grab something for lunch. And as I got back with my lunch to the office, my colleague said, "Hey, your tutor was looking for you." And ooh, are those corals? That's cool. I never thought this. Let's explore those things. That's beautiful. This is really nice. I mean, I'm against destroying nature and damaging corals and so on and reefs, but in this case I think I really have to grab a piece of coral just to put it into the museum or so. I mean, this could be super cool. So yeah, I got back with my lunch, just wanted to start eating. Then my colleague said, "Well, what that? Dead brain coral brick. A dead one. Oh no, I killed it. Oh, that's sad. I think I'm not doing this to the other corals because I don't want them to die. That's sad. Not sure how to grow them, but at least we got a piece of coral. So yeah, we can put it into our museum once the thing is set up and built and constructed. So yeah, this was a little bit surprising. So rushing to the right room and no one is there. So thank you. But anyway, it's just one of many things that happen during this crazy time. I just have too many exams and they just start to pile up. So many things, and I think Minecraft is just generating some new terrain or so, and it's really hard to get everything done, everything sorted out. I'm jumping between so many different things. As I said last week, a lot of exams already took place. This week, Friday is crazy. I also got asked to write the protocol for a different exam on Thursday. So I guess I do have to attend an oral exam. Friday, the entire day will be full of exams and presentations. So I already realized that, okay, we do have a quick examiners meeting at 9:30 a.m. and from 9:30 a.m. until I guess the very end, so 5 p.m. or so, I will be stuck in this building, and I don't even have a chance to leave this building for lunch because there are so many exams, especially for me, since I do have also to examine my pedagogy students. So not sure how I should survive it. I already ordered some food at my friends. Hopefully they don't forget me and bring me some food, because otherwise I will just starve down there. I will never ever leave this building again. So yeah, it's just crazy. In the meantime, I decided to grade some written reports. Oh dear, this is just terrible. It's the first time that we offered this online course. And for the online course, the participants had to provide or write and submit a report. And yeah, a few things went wrong when giving them the final assignment. So I have to keep this in mind. And still, some of the reports are good, but most of them actually quite bad. And oh dear, this is annoying. This is really annoying. Luckily, it's only 24, just 24 reports. And yeah, it's no fun. It's really no fun. And February just started. I also managed to prepare, schedule, and organize my last exams in the first week of March. So my last exam probably will take place on March 5th. So exactly 1 month from now, I will have the last exam. Oh dear, this is just overwhelming. And yeah, I also felt the need, like, okay, I do need some time off, or at least some time at home, so let's do some home office just to get a few things done, to not be in reach for everyone or so. But I basically or almost have a meeting almost every day. So basically I do have a meeting almost every day, and that screws with my thoughts and plans for just doing home office or so. Also, it's quite bad that a lot of things are taking place either on Monday or Friday, so there's not even a chance to say, okay, let's have a longer weekend, let's take a day off or so. No, at least not this week. Also not next week, at least not on Friday. Or the week after. Friday also is another project meeting. Why? This is just too much. Just too much. Can't we? And I do have some days left from last year that I can take off, so should really find a chance to take some time off or so from work. Otherwise, I'm losing my mind or so in this process. Oh dear, that's bad. But yeah, that's what it is. Monday at least was alright. After this extra time, I was planning on Monday, like, okay, I don't have appointments for the afternoon, so let's maybe do home office the afternoon. But then came this issue with the class that I have to, or that I thought I need to talk about the final grading process, but well, students weren't there, so this at least was not a problem. Yeah, the week started as the last weekend. It was eating dinner at university, because it already was late. It was already 6 p.m. or so. The good thing was we decided, a friend and I decided to, let's play some VR games. So at first we played a virtual reality escape room, which was quite alright. We nearly escaped. We nearly managed to escape, but we missed the final clue and we burned to death. This was rather unfortunate. Suddenly the room was on fire and we missed the... I mean, I heard that there was some acoustic information. Something dropped down, and I thought, okay, but I couldn't find it. And in the end, as we looked up some tips online, turned out that there must have been a crowbar somewhere, which I could have used to break some glass to ultimately escape the room. But hey, let's ascend this waterfall. But yeah, we missed it, so it was the last puzzle. We missed the last puzzle. We failed on the last puzzle, but it was fun. Afterwards, we played a virtual reality skiing simulation. So at least in virtual reality, I managed to finally go skiing. And yeah, shoot, okay, I can't get higher from here, so this is also bad. How shall I pass this mountain range? It's bad, that's quite bad. Can I maybe continue from here? I thought I would have had a perfect day weekend for skiing with a friend, but then it turned out the weekend where we thought, hey, this could work out, would be not next weekend, but the weekend after. I overlooked that there's, as I just said, an exam, a written exam, on Friday. And of course we want to grade this stupid exam right after the exam is written. So it starts at 9 a.m., lasts until noon, and then we want to grade this thing. Of course, it has to be a Friday. I mean, why? Just why? is this my life cursed for some reason or so? Am I not allowed to escape for some time this stupid environment? Do we really have to do this? Is there no chance to, let's say, okay, we can grade it also on a different day? No, it has to be graded on Friday, so there's no chance to leave work early. And since we do have to drive for a couple of hours to get to the Alps, this basically kills this attempt of going skiing. So yeah, there are many words in my head about this current situation, and none of those words is child friendly, so yeah. Fun times indeed. But anyway, playing the skiing simulator was fun. It was surprising. It really played with my mind. It really played with my good old brain. This was really surprising because I really thought, or I really had the illusion of, well, not really actually skiing downhill, but it had some similarities, especially those similarities that you came up to some slight bumps in the slopes or so. And normally when you ski downhill, down the slopes, and you ski over some bumps or so, you feel the force in your legs and you actively work against it or so. And I got the visual feedback, okay, I'm approaching a bump, and my vision was also affected. My perspective was affected, like, okay, I really drove over this bump. So my body reacted to it. But since I wasn't moving, since I was just standing still in the rear room, this must have been just looked hilarious, and my friend was just laughing. I think she was even crying because she was laughing so hard. So it was fun. It was really fun. It really made my day. It really cheered me up because this was great after all this craziness. So yeah, this was fun. It was really interesting how good in this way the immersion worked, and how I more or less felt present in this virtual environment. So this was cool. This was really fun. So yeah, that was cool. Also Monday, Tuesday, after having some kind of cold last week, I was swimming again, which also felt good again. I really seem to get to the point that, okay, I'm still not fast. Okay, maybe I'm faster than the average person, but in comparison to all those professional swimmers that are there, I guess, twice a day, 3 times a day or so, I don't know how they manage to be that fast. This is really impressive. This is just insane. You think you're swimming fast, and then they just pass you, and you think, okay, bye. Great that you are so quick. I will see you later or so. That's super impressive, but yeah, I do have the impression. Hey, you, what do you sell? Weaponsmith. Looting 1. All right. I do have the impression that, okay, things get more and more efficient, which is good, which is really a nice feeling when you basically glide. Blast furnace. When you basically glide through the water, it's really a different feeling, and I really notice, okay, I have improved a lot, especially since I think the first day of swimming last year was February 19th, and when I compare this with what I can do, or my swimming skill today, there's a huge difference, and this is really impressive. So soon I will have the 1-year anniversary of swimming regularly, and it's really cool how it improved, but also how much time it takes to improve your swimming skills. So swimming, especially because it's connected with so much technique, and you have to practice so much different techniques and movement and so on, it's really a difficult sport, and as I just said, it requires a lot of practice. So it's cool. That's really cool. I'm happy about it, and I was also happy that it felt so good. It felt so good just to swim along, to glide through the water. This is cool. It's really nice. So yeah, this was more or less the first half of this week. A lot of fun moments, especially when playing VR. Some really annoying moments when you try to somehow organize some kind of private activities, some spare time activities, some free activities that are only possible during a couple of months in a year, and realizing that once again this teaching duty interferes with it. It interferes with it drastically. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, mixed feelings about this week. Ooh, a lot of flowers. This looks beautiful. And yeah, with Friday coming up, I'm not quite sure. I think I will have some stories to tell you about the upcoming Friday, this crazy Friday situation. The exhibition starts, as I said, at 10 a.m. So that's why we meet up at 9:30 to plan our, or to have a last examiners meeting. And it lasts until 5 p.m. And yeah, I do have how many oral exams? I think for my pedagogy students, I have 14 examinations coming up. Each examination has a length of at least 10 minutes. So this is 140 minutes of plain examinations. This does not include the discussion of about the final grade afterwards, and getting ready and changing between the students. So yeah, just 140 minutes of that. And I think we do have from the other group of students that are normally putting their things to display at the exhibition, 5, 6 master students that even need a grade. So there we need to be even more careful. Or it's a different way of examination, so this will take some place. And then there are a lot of bachelor students that either pass or not pass. So yeah, should be interesting. Should be interesting to survive this day. Maybe I will just sleep the entire Saturday or so. Not sure. Not sure what comes out of this. So yeah, this summarizes this week. Well, the first half of this crazy week. And with this, I think we conclude this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting, or you can at least relate to it to some degree, or you can... I don't know what you can after this episode. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!